Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Hi, I'm Xnikkifreeman. For those of y'all that don't know me, welcome to my channel. It's nice to have you here. Please subscribe and like this video, and also go follow me on Instagram at Xnikkifreeman. I tend to be a little bit more active over there, but we're going to try to change that soon. So, anyway, let's go ahead and talk about today's video. Today's video, I am telling you how to go from this naked face, bags under your eyes, to a super glowy foundation and skin look. I'm not really doing eyes. I think I'm just going to put lashes on. I don't know yet though. But anyway, I'm going to show y'all how I get my glowy skin look. Sometimes I don't want to look matte all the time. I don't want matte skin with a little bit of highlight. No, I like to look like my inner glow is coming out. So I'm going to show y'all how to do that today with some pretty affordable products. Maybe there's like 1, 2, maybe 3 things that are a little bit pricey, but you could easily equal something that is cheaper. So anyway, I'm going to show you how to get my glowy foundation look, and this is for oily to combination skin. So I have combination to oily, so I can tell you that this works for me, and every once in a while I'll blot, but I usually don't. So you want to see how I get my glowy skin routine with makeup? Go ahead and continue to watch this video. Okay, so a few things first before I even really begin with makeup. Water. You need to stay hydrated, keep your skin hydrated. Even if you are oily, hydration, still a big important thing. I'm bad at drinking water, so I force myself to drink more water. Does it work? No. Do I still try to do it? Yes. Anyway, next thing, besides making sure you're drinking enough water, not just for your face and your skin, but for your health as well. Very important. Next thing, hydration on the skin, moisture on the skin. I do not just go in with a moisturizer. I have a fresh, clean face. I just washed it. I put on an oil, then I put on a moisturizer. Yes, I am an oily skin, and yes, it does make me look but if you let it set throughout the night, like do an oil in your moisturizer, your eye cream, or whatever, after you just wash your face and set it for the night, your skin will be beautiful in the morning, and then it even goes through makeup and it looks good. It doesn't look bad. And since I've been doing this, I have not had any problem with my makeup deteriorating through my oil. Or breaking apart, not deteriorating. Maybe, I don't know. Anyway, so I go in with the Maskology 24 karat gold facial oil. And it's 24 karat gold and orange oil. And I really do like this. I've been using it for a while. Anyway, so I get me some. And remember, I have a fresh, clean face, dry, everything. So I do a dot forehead, dot on the side, dot on the side, dot on my nose, and on my chin. And then my hands are clean as well, and I just take it all throughout my face. And see, it's not a lot, and since my face is freshly washed and it did have a mask, my skin's a little bit on the dry side as of right now, but I already had oil on my nose my natural oil on my nose start peeking through. So I'm just going ahead and hydrating my skin back so it's not so dry to begin with. And I've read, again, I'm not completely a skin person, like an oh my god, esthetician or anything, but since I've read that and I took care of my skin the way it said, that article, it showed me it's made improvements on my skin. your skin might be oily because it is overproducing oil because your face is too dry. You're not moisturizing it enough. So if you do have an oily skin, possibly try with extra moisturizers and oils like this. And your skin can even out. My skin has evened out a little bit more. It's not as oily as it used to be, and that's with me adding oil and adding moisturizer. So now I'm going into the Clinique Moisturizer Surge. This is a 72-hour auto replenishing hydrator. It hydrates my skin. My skin looks beautiful with this oil and with this moisturizer. It has such a nice feeling too. It's cooling. It's like it goes from like thick to almost water. Like it's such a good feeling, and I like to put some down my neck. No, I do not put oil down my neck, and I just put moisturizer down my neck, but my neck's not oily, so I just put moisturizer down my neck. Anyway, and I just rub my moisturizer in, and I make sure I get all my entire face. I try not to miss a single spot. I get under the nose, like above the lip. I get the nose. I get under the eyes. And I make sure I don't miss a bit. I even take it to my jawline and past. And then I do my forehead as well. Of course, you don't want to miss anything. And I take it up to my hairline. Now if I'm about to like take a shower, like if I'm doing my makeup one day and I'm going to take a shower in like a few hours or something, sometimes I'll even brush the oil up to here, and I'll just put my hair up in like a slicked up messy bun, so it'll be not like weird. But I'll do that in because up here it gets really dry sometimes, and it just gets a little annoying. So I do that sometimes, and then it feels great afterwards. Okay, now, oh my gosh, okay. I'm taking the Clinique, oh my gosh, I can't see it, Moisture Surge Eye 24-hour Hydro Filler Concentrate. I'm so sorry, I just burped. Anyway, I'm taking that, and there's little beads in it, and when you get the beads out, you need to bust them before putting them on your eye. And so the entire thing's just real smooth. Okay, now I try to get an equal amount on each finger, and then I dab under the eyes and above, and then I start putting it in, and it makes my under eyes feel amazing. I feel hydrated under my eyes, and I used to not be a big eye cream fan or anything, but since I've been using this, I feel amazing when I do it. Okay. And I want to make sure that's all in, and sometimes my face is a little tacky afterwards. Yeah, it's a little tacky, and I like that, especially when I'm going ahead and doing makeup, because then my foundation sticks even better. And yeah. Okay, so now I'm gonna go ahead. That is all for the skincare. Now we're going into makeup. So my primer, my foundation, all that. Okay, the first primer I'm using, I have a video on my YouTube channel. Go and check it out. I'll even leave it in the description box. I tried the Nivea's Men Post Shaving Balm as a primer, and it worked wonders. My skin was tacky. It smelled pretty good. And it did help a lot with keeping the makeup on more and longer. So I do use this, and I pour a decent size amount, like that much, and I put it all over my face, and I rub it in nice, and I can already feel my skin getting tacky. So now also I go in with the e.l.f. Luminous Matte Makeup Primer. It is matte, but it's luminous as well. And I usually put that all in my T-zone, and that helps with combating oil. This is a great primer. I love it. Especially these two paired together. If you're a girl on a budget and you don't mind the smell of a little cologne on your face for a minute, I highly suggest using this, and I highly suggest pairing it with this and putting this in your T-zone. So I'm going to do that. Okay, I'm going to get a decent amount. I'm putting it forehead, getting my nose pretty good, here, my chin, and then all right here. And with this, I'm going to make sure I press it in to fill any pores. I notice when I do this, it makes my skin look a little bit more blurred as well, even though it doesn't say it is a blurring primer. Now, at this point, I'm going to go ahead and do my brows, which brows isn't really like something I show on camera, so I'm going to go ahead and skip right to it. So I'm back from doing my brows. They are, I do my brows with, where'd it go? Oh, the Maybelline Brow Studio Brow Pomade. And then I use the Anastasia Brow Gel, the clear one, to set my brows. Okay, so before we just go on to foundation, I'm going to do some color correcting, and I'm just going to do it under my eyes. I'm going to take the orange shade. I'm going to lightly put it under my eyes, and I'm just going to push it into my skin. And now I'm going to start with adding the glow to my skin. You do not have to do this step, but I do this step. I'm taking a Clinique Chubby Stick, a sculpting highlight. I do this before my foundation. You don't have to do this, but it's something I have done in the past few times I've done my makeup, and I like just the extra subtle through just in this area. So I do it right here and up, right here and up, and hitting the apples of my cheeks a little bit more. So then this area is nice and dewy. Okay, I do my chin, and I hit right above my eyebrows, and I start pushing it in to my skin. Now I'm going to put on, or I'm going to get my foundation ready. And now foundation also matters. If you do a completely matte foundation and not have any dew anywhere, I would suggest putting more oil, mixing it in with your foundation a little bit, but not one that's going to deteriorate your foundation or break it apart. So I would say do a dewy one of these more. I get luminous golden drop the luminizer and put it in your foundation, and you'll see what I'll do here in a second. So first I'm taking the matte poreless from Maybelline, the Fit Me, and I'm putting a good amount. Okay, and then I'm adding the Milani Conceal Perfect 2-in-1 foundation and concealer in 8 a warm sand. And I'm going, where did my concealer go? Okay, and I'm going to mix that up real good. Okay, I'm going to take these drops from Femi Couture, Get Luminous Golden Drop Illuminizer. It's luminizing drops, and I have them in the Golder shade. I don't see a name. And it's a little drop. The dropper is kind of, but I put it right here, chin and forehead, not a whole bunch on the forehead. And I take my foundation brush. Yes, I've been using a foundation brush lately. This is the Luxie 532 Round Top Blender. I take my foundation, I just dot it, and I start streaking first, especially where all that, where I put those drops. And now, before I get to really blend that out, I'm gonna make sure I get my neck pretty. I'm going to go into a cream contour. Excuse me. This is the Wet n Wild Mega Glow Makeup Stick Contour Shade in Call Me Maple. And I'm finding where the hollow is under my cheekbone. And I'm patting that in there. Blend this on into my foundation. And now I'm going to take my e.l.f. Camo Concealer, and this is in Light Peach. I'm going to put that under my eyes first, and because this is a matte concealer, it does dry down fast, I go ahead and I just do my under eyes before I put concealer anywhere else. Now I'm going to go ahead and put baking powder under my on my under eyes to stop any creasing from happening. This is the Makeup Revolution Banana Light setting or baking powder. Now I'm going to do powder, and I'm using the Coty Airspun in shade Naturally Neutral, and I'm taking a brush and I'm just taking it along my face and setting everything. I'm going to set the setting powder and everything with the coconut Wet n Wild water. Start on my contour. In the contour, I'm going in with a Tarte contour. Don't know which one it is. It came in a little gift set. It's more like a little bronzer, and I'm just gonna bronze and warm my face up. Alrighty, and now that I am bronzed up a little, we're going to do blush and highlight. So first off, I'm going to go into the the Milani Luminoso blush, and yeah. Okay. I'm gonna go apples up. Now I'm going to take my beauty blender. I'm going to spray it down real quick. And on the flat side, I'm going to push in all that work that we've done on our cheeks. And now I'm going to go in to the Sunkiss Tabla Deluxe Cosmetics Mineral Bronze and Blush. I'm going into this one right here. And I'm going to marry everything together. Okay, and now to start on our highlighting. First, we're going to illuminate certain areas. I'm going to go right around the forehead and eyebrows and dusting it across. Now I'm going to take my beauty blender and push that all in. And now I'm still taking my my Wet n Wild brush, and I'm going to go into my Jeffree Star Cosmetics King Tut highlighter, and I'm going to dip it into a light golden tart highlight, and I'm going to go in the apples of my cheeks and highlight. And with that, I am going to take the King Tut, dab on my nose, dab down the center, and put it right there. Blend it in with my fingers. And beautiful. If you don't want to go this blinding or this much with your highlighter, you can always definitely tone it down. I use a pretty good amount of highlight because I just like highlighter, but it's not necessary for this. This is just for me, so you can still be glowy and everything without this much highlighter. So I'm gonna add some more makeup onto my face, and I will be right back. Okay, and now we have the end of our makeup. It has probably been an hour because I went and I stopped to eat. Since I finished my full, like, my face. And there's still no oil. Everything looks great. And everything looks great. And I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like, comment, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Go check out my other videos, and make sure you go check me out on Instagram at Xnikkifreeman. Thank you for coming. Thank you for watching. I hope this really does help you in the future. Anyway, I hope y'all have a wonderful day, and thank you for watching.